sightings have been reported all across the city. There's still no explanation of what we saw last night over Central Park. All we know is that it's real and it's happening.
Every Smurf for themselves!
Run!
We're being attacked! Do not be fooled by their cuteness!
The thing that I kept wondering when I was watching the film is like, I know you guys are working with invisible actors, and that has its own host of challenges, but did you get a chance to like improv at all, really? Or was it sort of locked in because of the technical challenges?
I think that was what was fun, is it was this weird amalgam of both of those. It was highly technical, meaning that you had to have your hand exactly right here when you put your palm out. And thumb had to be in, and fingers had to be, you know what I mean? Like that had to be real specific. But leading up to that could be improvised a bit. So we were able to play around a little bit, but then still be able to like and hit that exact same thing every time. So that was kind of the challenge.
Yes. Precision, yet.
Precision.
Yes.
Precision.
But still with improv. Precision with improv.
Yeah.
I should coin that phrase.
Improvised precision.
Totally coining it.
And like when you saw the film, were there any like shots where you're like, a little to the left, like I should have hugged him a little tighter? Like was that something running through your mind, or was that?
As we watched it last night, I thought I was happy with it.
Me too. I thought the opposite.
I found it so difficult at times to do. I was like, I hope I'm selling this. I hope I'm looking at the right place. I hope that I'm not whacking Smurfette in the head when I give her a high four. So no, I was happy with all that stuff.
I guess only when we picked them up with our hands, and that felt a little rigid, because you'd think if they were actually in your hands would kind of conform to what their body shape was, but we didn't see them right. So that
keep that thumb in. You gotta keep that thumb in.
But I hopefully people are watching the Smurfs and not our fingers.
It says here Smurfs are mythical creatures from Belgium, also known as Stromps, documented by Peo.
Also says that they bring good luck, like leprechauns to the Irish.
Okay, to review. You guys come from a magic forest where you live in oversized mushrooms.
Yes.
You're being chased by an evil wizard, and you're trapped in New York until there's a blue moon.
Very good.
And you like to use the extremely imprecise term Smurf for just about everything.
Smurf exactly.
And you're all named after your personalities? Do you get your names when you're born or after you've exhibited certain traits?
Yeah. Whoa. Just what is this magic searching device?
Right now I'm using Google.
Compared to like the kitchen scene where it's a lot of sort of slapstick and moving around, and then you have that great scene on the rooftop with Papa Smurf. Is approaching those scenes, is that going to be a big difference for you, sort of going into that day being like, all right, I've got like 12 Smurfs to keep track of, or I'm having this sort of more emotional moment?
I think it was kind of nice to have them both, because on the rooftop, the scene with Papa was 3 o'clock in the morning to get all the lights of the buildings. It was freezing cold, and no one was there but me, and the crew, and an earwig in my ear with voiceover actors in another room. So that was challenging in its own right, but I knew it was an emotional scene and that it was having to do work. So when I was doing that, I was kind of yearning for slapstick hitting myself over the head with an umbrella stuff. But then when you're doing that, you kind of wish that you were an actor doing dramatic work. So they're kind of nice to have them both. Yeah.
Heart to heart.
Find yourself reevaluating career choices when you're at FAO Schwartz at 2 in the morning and there's Hank Azaria and there's nothing else around you, but you're running all over the place?
No, I even though I found the process very challenging and difficult at times, I really enjoyed it. There's nothing else really to compare this to, is there? I mean...
Now, this is one of those weird once-in-a-lifetime jobs for actors. I mean, it's super random and super technical, but you're in FAO Schwartz at, 4 a.m. that no one gets to do that. You get to be in Central Park on a bridge.
Yeah. You totally snooped around any place.
Did you?
Totally snooped.
Were you shoplifting? Who's gonna stop you?
Yeah, that's right.
You can blame it on the Smurfs.
Nice.
Right.
Well, thank you guys so much. I think that about wraps it up for me. Dr. Horrible 2. Yes, no? Yeah.
Here's hoping.
Okay.
Joss is doing the Avengers, so he'll probably be in that world for a while.
Too. I would love it.
Stop saying Smurf for everything. Smurfity Smurf, Smurf, Smurf!
There's no call for that kind of language, laddie.
The chase.
Gargamel!
Blend in.
Is on. I'm 546. I'm getting too old for this. In the first True Blue.
According to my calculations, we lost them.
3D adventure of the year.
Come back here with my Smurf!
Come on, Smurfs!
Where's Papa?
Gargamel took him!
No Smurf left behind!
You smurfed with the wrong girl.
Smurfabanga!
Playtime is over!
The Smurfs.
Sing a happy song.
Stop! None of you find that song just the tiniest bit annoying.
I find it annoying.
In 3D.